right? So a demand area, if I label this D, right, you're looking for the same things. You're looking for a key level, that's number one. You're looking for an entry inside of this key level, and you're confirming everything with the order flow. So the reason you want to be buying here and buying here is because you're seeing a demand in the price, right? You are seeing buyers in control. Now, with that being said, if we just go over to the S&P 500 futures chart from the 2nd of July, right? I'm just going to be breaking down to traders how I kind of take this, how I kind of approach this day, right? So this trade I took. So what we can see right off the bat is we see our Asian session, right? So this is what I call a two-phase manipulation model, right? It's one of my favorite manipulation models to trade, right? So what we can see is I always want to focus on how price is behaving near the Asian range, right? So remember, we have our XXX model over here. So just keep this in your head, everyone. It's the XXX model. And so the XXX model, the reason I like it is because it's straightforward to learn, right? And it's simple. So you want to know where to trade from. So how do we determine where to trade from? How do we determine our key level? So this is how we do it, right? We are looking for a 15-minute fair value gap, right? I'm going to dive into which 15-minute fair value gap this was, right? So this is the 15-minute fair value gap over here, right? So we can see this candle and this candle. We have a gap in this candle. So I'm going to label that in blue so traders can understand. This is the 15-minute fair value gap. Now, I often get questions about my point of interest, right? So I don't trade directly inside of the fair value gap. I use the fair value gap to dictate where my key levels are going to be, right? Where are my supply and demand zones? So in this case, the way I do it in this case and every other case is I take the candle before the fair value gap, right? So if you have any doubts on this, just drop any comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions on this. This is my fair value gap, right? This is my point of interest, right? This is the fair value gap. This is my point.